Oh, Nintendo. Of course I love Nintendo. I loved Nintendo ever since I was 3 years old, or basically I had a liking to it, and later on it just grew and grew and grew. Given I'm not the average kid who actually got at the same time, or at least a year later, the Super Nintendo, I actually had the old NES system. But anyways, the interesting part is what about the three things that Nintendo don't want to even mention at all? Well, let's do it, shall we? Let's go in order from present, in quotations recent, to the very past. First things first is, of course, the Nintendo Wii U. The Nintendo Wii U, I actually was interested in it, and I bought it. Even though many people would have been like, oh, you should have just waited, man. If you waited like 1 to 2 years later, you could actually get a Nintendo Switch. Well, I kind of sort of don't want to skip on stuff because considering in my run between PlayStation, I would have went from PlayStation 2 to PlayStation 4, with PlayStation 3 never being touched, which kind of sucks. So I'm sorry, but I like to jump, and the only time I ever actually skipped one was, of course, Super Nintendo. That's the only one I actually jumped. That actually no, I skipped from the old Nintendo all the way to the GameCube. Yeah, and then later on, I actually touched back on the Nintendo 64. I only got to see two people playing the original, well, the Super Nintendo twice. Yeah, I didn't get touchies. No touchy. You don't get to tell you those. No, you get to watch me play. And thus the hatred, in quotations, hatred began to where I'm like, I'll never have a Super Nintendo. I'll keep the SNES Classic, but the original Nintendo, no. No, 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 no. No. Anyways, the Wii U, to me personally, was something interesting. I thought it was something cool. And of course, everyone else was like, no, fuck that, boo, no, we're gonna skip. Oh, wait, was it supposed to be an add on? It's an add on, right? It's like, so you want the Wii looking like it does right now for a few more years instead of having a little bit, in quotations, upgraded graphics. Because the graphics was upgraded. Yeah, it was, even though it was weirdly enough, an overclocked Wii, which was an overclocked GameCube. Interesting. But still, it's like, yeah, you guys are idiots. I'm sorry, but you skip it and now you're actually complaining and crap. I would have figured you're like, punish them good. No, you don't get to have Super Mario 3D World. Fuck you. It's like, yeah, punish them. And I think when it comes to Super Mario Maker, you sure did. You punished. You basically said, no, we're not going to do extra costumes for you because you didn't want to have the Wii U. And many other things that changed to where it's like, yeah, because you guys didn't get the freaking Wii U. You should have got it. You didn't do it. You guys suck. Those who are listening who are just subscribed to me, you don't suck. But those who are just found me randomly, you suck. Sorry, but it's true. So it's like, I would have figured you just skip. Just skip, man. Just skip. If you wish to play those games, then you should have got a Wii U. It looks like it's getting very hard to get a Wii U these days. Yeah, you bet it on the wrong pony. The real wrong pony on this. But anyways, besides that, I enjoyed the Wii U. I still have it to this day. You can see me live stream sometimes. Shameful plug. But yeah, I like the Wii U, even though now it's getting cut even worse to the point of where it's like eventually things will end. And as soon as it does, I will put up both my Wii. Well, it was like Wii U is hard. It's hard to figure out how it'll play out in the very end. But I'll say I am glad to have it right now, and I'm glad at least we still get to play online for free. While you bastards are stupid enough to actually pay $20 a year. What the fuck is wrong with you guys? I haven't even jumped to that point yet. But I would have actually paid 20, 34 for more than eight. I can have 8 online accounts for $34. Sounds good. Of course, now we get back to 2007. This is the time where I had no cash. I wish I had cash. I should have had cash. But no, because school's important, I don't get to have cash. earning it by myself. So with that said, we have the Game Boy Micro. I wanted that game. I wanted that game console. I wanted it, and I couldn't get it. And to this day, it still holds the price, or even more so. I don't think it's a failure, in my personal opinion. I thought it was interesting, even though it was more marketed to the girls. They were trying to do it for girls, because I remember watching and reading what they talked about it, which was basically trying to get to the girls, being like, hey, girls, you want to have a Game Boy Advance that actually can fit into your purse? Well, here's the Game Boy Micro. And they made sure that not only girls, but guys are included into it. And I wish I had it. And sadly, many bastards are just basically saying, the price that we got it, we're selling it to you. And it's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. It's like, please just give me a Game Boy Micro. Please. Because if you give me a Game Boy Micro, I would basically will have it in my pocket at times. It's like, what the fuck? It gets to major what the fuck. Then scooting way back in the day is the Nintendo 64 DD. I didn't hear about it until decades later, but I wanted it too because that seems something very interesting. Yeah, like in 2008, I heard about the Nintendo DD and I was like, ooh, that's so awesome. And well, it turns out it's kind of finicky. And I don't know, it turns out that it doesn't have a good life in the later years, like decades later, because it's erased and stuff. So it's like, oh my goodness. But would I still want to have it on my Nintendo 64, even if it's just nothing but an add-on to make it look fancy smancy? Be like, oh, check this out. Oh my gosh. Yes, I sure will. I sure would like to have that. It sucks that it didn't get to have a proper chance. And basically, it's kind of funny being like, yeah, so again about the whole Wii U was an add-on, the fact of the gamepad, this is your original version of that. And guess what Japan said to it? Hell no. If Japan said hell no way back in the day of an add-on to a game console, why would you think decades later they'll try it again? Please slap yourself in the head 3 times. If you is like, can you finally understand that no, they wouldn't do that again if it failed once? Why would they do it for the second time? Yeah, slap your face in your head like 3 damn times because that's so stupid. Last but not least is of course the Virtual Boy. This is the one where I'm like, yeah, I actually would pass. Yeah, I would pass on this only because it's red with black. Good lord, like no. Mm-mm. But I would be cool because, well, look what they said when the Switch came out, that they took so many components from their previous stuff and fused it into one as if it's Omnimon. So my idea was like, then make the Virtual Boy now the Nintendo Switch presents Virtual Boy. So you get all those games that you had previously, but now they're in colorized, and I'm pretty sure you're able to get a headset of some sort. Heck, use the Labo. It's like, yes, lose the freaking Labo. And then there you go. You have so many games to actually use it, and it's just be the Virtual Boy catalog or whatever. Redone, remastered, and now holy frick, it's awesome. There we go. But original Virtual Boy, nah, I'm not interested in that. No thanks. But anyways, it is kind of funny that yes, I straight up will not fail Nintendo, but when it comes to PlayStation, oh man, it took a long time to get a PlayStation 3. Then PlayStation 4, I was like, well, I don't really care about it. Spider-Man! Oh, okay, I'm in. Yeah, and then PlayStation 5, it turns out it's getting even worse where I'm like, okay, we're done here. Nope, we're done. I'm done with PlayStation. We're done here. Until they actually do the messed up bull crap of saying, we got Spider-Man. We got a Spider-Man edition here. And that's where I'll be like, oh, son of a bitch. Same with Xbox, but a little bit different. So I got an Xbox 360 in 2011. And then a few years later, I got the original Xbox because it was a price that you could not refuse. And then after that, I got the Xbox One, original Xbox One. That's okay, but damn the freaking, it's like, damn the freaking storage in it. It's like, yeah, even the Xbox 360, but lucky me, I later found the hard drive to go into it. I'm like, hey. Yeah, it's too bad I can't find a hard drive for the freaking Xbox One Xbox One. That would have been great. But when it comes to the transfer and now they have the Xbox X, Series X, it's like I'm hating everything that came with PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X, which is the damn loading ass times where it's like, we gotta update, we gotta update, we gotta update to play the game, we gotta do all this shit. And it's like, please, can we just play the damn ass game? That's why I got it. And it's like, even PlayStation 3 is even tasked with this crap. It's like, it's like, please, can I just play the damn ass game? I bought it so I can play the damn game. Not, oh, I gotta wait 30 minutes to an hour to play it. Man, what the fuck is this shit? What the fuck is this shit? And it gets even worse was like the PlayStation 3 might be stupid now. And PlayStation 4 might be stupid as well, or about to become stupid. I'm like, well, Spider-Man already pissed me off. The freaking damn idea of Somniac was like, we need to get the fat bastard. No, we gotta create a fat bastard. Now we gotta make the fat bastard very, very powerful with his own freaking damn gun. And it's like, it pisses me the fuck off that I didn't even finish the second DLC. I didn't get to finish it. I didn't get to finish the game. And I'm like, I'm to the point where I'm like, fuck this shit. As soon as I get a good shelf that actually can hold stuff, then I'm gonna put it on the shelf as a collector piece because I am done with this shit. The only thing left is just to get Miles Morales on PlayStation 4. That's the only thing left to do. Oh my gosh, it so pissed me off. It's like, yes, it so pisses me off. Oh my goodness. But yeah, I think I'm pretty much done with PlayStation and Xbox. I'm pretty much done with them. It's like, yeah, it's like, continue, go fly, fly, fly. I'll just watch people's commentaries and freaking bullshit. It's like, because I'm not going to be into it. I'm not going to be part of it. Because you just made it like this. And plus, PlayStation folded, PlayStation folded, Sony slash PlayStation, Nintendo folded, and now we have to pay for online shit. Where you started from the very beginning and said, go fuck yourself, Xbox slash Microsoft. What the fuck? Yes, and now I'm roped into that crap, and I'm like, well, I can't really enjoy it because, well, the Xbox I have is kind of crappy. Yeah, so anyways, because I did something stupid about Friday the 13th, playing it offline all this time, and now it's like, oh, we can't take the data you have. We are wiped all the data clean except for the things you unlocked. So yeah, you have to get rid of all this data you have on the Xbox One so you can play Friday the 13th nicely. Does that sound awesome to you?